Well, hello. Today's 30-minute tour takes us to the lush country of Zambia. Home to Victoria Falls, the Zambezi River, and some of the best walking safaris and national parks in Africa. And joining us on today's trip are two special guests.
This is the best part.
Meet Carrie and Rachel.
We made it. We're excited to get to our beds.
This is their very first trip to Africa.
There's Rachel. It was awesome. Amazing.
Through their eyes and their camera, we'll get to explore all that Zambia has to offer.
Did you catch that? Disneyland.
From its friendly remote villages, to its luxurious tourist camps, to the breathtaking landscapes where exotic wildlife run free.
Little baby.
Oh my God.
So buckle up.
Right, shall we get on board?
Let's get on board. Yay.
And be sure to bring a camera,
Oh yeah.
because there's plenty to see on today's
Good luck.
30-minute tour. So, have you ever wanted to experience your own real-life Jungle Book? Get in touch with nature and walk and talk with the animals? Then Zambia may be the place for you. But first, a little backstory. Formerly known as Northern Rhodesia, Zambia changed its name upon gaining independence in 1964. In fact, Zambia declared its independence from colonial rule during the closing ceremony of the 1964 Summer Olympics, making it the first country to enter the Olympics under one name and exit under another. Zambia is slightly larger than Texas and is bordered by 8 countries. It boasts 20 national parks, and Victoria Falls is a premier safari destination, boasting some of the most luxurious safari camps in Africa. And today's special guests can surely attest to that.
This is like the apex of the vacation.
Along with us, mother and daughter duo Carrie and Rachel are about to embark on their own safari adventure through the Zambian wilderness.
I'm looking forward to going to Africa because it's an opportunity for me to spend some time with Rachel before she goes off to New York City.
Hi.
Hi. Well, I'm looking forward to going to Africa because I've never been to the continent, so I'm very excited to see it. This is Chris. So I'm hoping that through my travels, people will learn that Africa is not a country.
It's not a country.
It
It is an entire continent.
It is an entire continent.
Ah, yes, Africa is a continent. And Zambia is right in the heart of it. Tourists come from all over the world to experience Zambia's untamed beauty and lush wildlife. As a matter of fact, tourism in Zambia is seen as a key growth industry, attracting about 1 million visitors annually. One of the main tourist attractions in Zambia is the majestic Victoria Falls.
If you look out into the distance, you can see the smoke rising from the falls.
Known locally as the smoke that thunders, Victoria Falls is the largest waterfall in the world, about twice the height of Niagara Falls, and is also one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. And rightfully so. Because I wonder, how come the water never runs out?
Wow. Very misty.
Zambia shares this national treasure with Zimbabwe, and the Victoria Falls Lodge is one of the premier destinations for visitors to the falls.
Here we are at Victoria Falls River Lodge. And here's our little seating area and our beautiful little, it's not a cottage, it's a tent, it's a hut, it's a lodge. It's a lodge.
Oh, and it's a lodge too. It is here that Carrie and Rachel start their journey.
If you look over there, you can see the Zambezi River.
My fingers in the water.
No?
The Zambezi River begins as a tiny spring and ends more than 1,600 miles away at the Indian Ocean. It's famous for its Koamboka ceremony, the yearly migration of thousands of animals and people fleeing the seasonal floodwaters. After getting settled into their accommodations,
There's Rachel, lounging, reading a book.
Carrie and Rachel take a brief drive up to the falls and experience firsthand one of the natural wonders of the world.
That's the time of the
We're here! Oh my God, it's getting so wet. the smoke rising. What did they say the name was?
The smoke that thunders.
The smoke that thunders. There it is.
AKA Mosi Owatunya. You know, in case you were wondering.
The water was rushing down and then it was coming back up and it was soaking wet. It was like it being in the worst rainstorm you've ever been in. And it actually had water. When I put my arms down, the water was coming out of the sleeves of my jacket. It was crazy, but just, I'm so glad we did it because it was everything that I expected it to be.
In addition to its many natural attractions like the Zambezi River and Victoria Falls, Zambia has an abundance of national parks, which tourists and nature enthusiasts from all over the world flock to in droves yearly. While on safari, guests often make use of local accommodations known as safari houses, and the Chongwe River House is one of the best. Located on the Chongwe River, where it meets the Zambezi, this two-time winner of Best Safari House in Africa is designed with no straight lines, and at first glance, resembles something Fred Flintstone might have lived in.
It's very much like the Flintstones.
Accommodating up to 8 guests in 4 rooms, its open design allows for spectacular views of the river and its inhabitants, and its full-time staff will even serve you breakfast right on the river itself. Just be prepared to share it with the locals.
Oh my God.
And now for something a little more rustic, yet just as elegant. Look no further than Chiawa Camp. Carrie and Rachel check in on their continuing Zambian tour.
We're at Chiawa Camp, and this is our room 7. Seems to be our lucky number.
Nice. If only we were in Vegas. But, like the game houses before, accommodations include a personal work area, a clawfoot tub, a patio deck,
And we find Rachel.
Hello there.
and an open-air bedroom where you can literally sleep with an elephant.
Look at this view. This is what Rachel is seeing.
Apparently we get elephants, that just walk right through. Can't wait to see those.
Neither can we. And at the Luangwa house,
First safari.
we're not disappointed. Located on the edge of a beautiful lagoon system, guests at the Luangwa Safari House routinely encounter buffalo, giraffes, hippos, and yes, elephants, as Carrie and Rachel discovered while having lunch one day.
Here we are eating this amazing food, and there's an elephant and a baboon.
As part of the prestigious Robin Pope network of safari camps, each lodge is its own private chateau, built with an equal blend of culture, nature, and luxury. I mean, just look at that bed. It's bigger than my car.
We're in the most stunning place I think I've ever been in my whole life. It is unbelievably beautiful, and it's on a lagoon, and all the elephants and rhinos and warthogs. There's no rhinos.
all the time.
And she goes, I got up last night and I saw a rhino. And there aren't any rhinos here. So I was like, you saw a rhino? And she's like, no, the hippo. And the hippo is so different from the rhino.
They're large animals. Anyway.
And the hippo's take on the matter? Yep.